All right, guys, I'm back. It's April 21st in the MLB, and I got my favorite home run plays on the way. But before we do, let's recap yesterday. Bang, cash that little one, baby. We had one play, and he came through for us, Byron Buxton, at plus 350 odds. You got to love it, baby. We collected 0.35 of a unit because, again, we're still betting 1/10 of a unit on these plays, so 0.1. And to be up 4.05 units betting peanuts, essentially. Can you imagine if we were just, I said we're taking it slow. I should probably put up on the screen if we were to bet 1 unit, just so people can understand the context of how successful this is. Because when you see 4.05, you're like, oh, geez. Like, if we were betting 1 unit, we would have matched it just today. Can you imagine yesterday when we had hit 5 out of 7 or, there's 3 out of 4 official plays? We'd be up so much in terms of, but, it is what it is. We're just trying to, this is our spring training. It's early in the season. The weather's not that good. We're just trying to take it slow and build a base, and then we can increase our unit sizes. So absolutely amazing. 1 for 1. I mean, that's a better percentage than yesterday, but I'll take yesterday over today. 5 out of 7. All right, let's move on to these the play that I have for today. All right, here we go. I'm targeting Max Meyer against Jake Fraley. So I'm taking Jake Fraley to hit a home run. Let's just say that this play right here doesn't get me as excited as yesterday's and the day before, but I still think there's opportunity here. Okay, so when you look at Max Meyer, you might go, wow, a 1.23 home run per 9 inning. That's not that, whatever. A 7.9 barrel, okay. A hard hit rate, 49. Okay, that's probably the best one of them all, 49%. So I want to get into the reasons why I think the numbers should be worse for Max Meyer and try to build a case, since there's not too many MLB games, okay, on the docket for today. And then the majority of them the weather's just nasty, so there's only a few games to select players from. We're on a good streak. I'm not going to force anything, but this one right here, like I said, isn't as easy to convince you that it might be a great play. Okay, so I'm going to try to convince you. I'm going to try to convince myself. I actually convinced myself, but maybe I'll talk myself out of it. Hey, the scoreboard, don't lie, baby. I'm not here to throw crap out. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This one right here, maybe it should be a lean, but I'm going to throw a little bit on it because it's the only thing. And like when we're hot, you got to keep going with it, just responsibly. So how I want to approach this is I want to look at Max Meyer's last 3 games, and I think it would give us a clearer picture on how he, his numbers look kind of good, but they probably shouldn't. So really quickly, this is 3 games ago on the 4th of April. You can see there was 3 pitches, or 3, the arrows right there. Those easily could have been home runs. I mean, they're in the range. Maybe they shouldn't be, but they're close, man. They all could have been home runs in the right conditions. Maybe the weather played a factor. Maybe the location by which the ball, in the center field, where it's the hardest part to get out of the field, the longest distance. There's a lot of different factors, but that 101.9 at 21 launch angle, that was a double. I mean, wow. I mean, that's a large or a fast speed off the bat, and it's close to that 25 to 35 degrees launch angle. That could have easily been a home run. That 98.7, it's still a hard hit, a 33 launch angle, under the right conditions, or maybe just a little bit faster of a bat swing. That's a home run right there. And that 105.31 launch angle, that was a fly out. I mean, these easily could have been 3 home runs, or any of them could have been a home run. So let's just move on to 2 games ago. Here's again, same situation right here. You got 100.5 miles per hour off the bat at a 40 launch angle. Like, that's going to be tough to get out of. It went 334, but the launch angle was so close, man, for that being a home run. So again, maybe a little lucky on Max Meyer on some of these. And then that 105 at 27 degrees, a fly out, like it must have been wind blowing in your face. I mean, at 105 at a 27 launch angle, that's a recipe for a home run. Okay, so like I said, maybe there's 5 potential in the last 2 games that I just talked about, 5 potential home runs or could have been home runs, maybe a little bit lucky by Max Meyer. So last game, fireworks, exactly what I'm looking for right here. He gave up 2 home runs, and one of the guys, I don't know, he hold a little special place in your heart. He did for me on that day because he hit a home run for us. We had Pavin Smith. Okay, he was that was a good day today. We had him and another player. I think we were 2 out of 4 profitably hitting home runs. But I bet on Pavin Smith, who came through for us when Max Meyer only had 1 home run under his belt, or 1 home run given up. Now he's got 3, and I kind of made the case for you that there was 5 other potential in the 2 games before this one you see right here where they could have been home runs. I think there's opportunities here that you're not necessarily going to see in the scoreboard or the stat sheet, if you will. So that's why I think this is a good chance, because like I said, we're hot right now. We're winning. I think we have 3 out of 4 winning profitable days hitting home runs. So I said this one right here, maybe not the best one we've ever had, but because we've been winning, I'm willing to it's just one play. If it does not come through, it's okay. We live for another day. But I feel like I want to take a shot on this. So let's look a little closer at the pitch level data here. So this is another reason why I don't love this one, because you don't really see. Okay, let's get into this. Max Meyer, his slider, his number 1 pitch, throws 41% of the time, a .09 batting average. He's not bad. Everybody that we've had the last 3 days, especially the ones that, I mean, every single one of them, they hit home runs, man. They were going up against pitchers that just were absolutely trash. In terms of every single pitch they threw, they just were bad. And their batting averages against were just absolutely horrible. Not this case, okay? But like I said, it could have been due to luck. We'll see. How does Jake Fraley do against the slider? There you go, another thing. 6 at-bats, 0 hits. A small sample size, so Max Meyer's number 1 pitch, he's really good at it, and you can't even say, well, Fraley's pretty good too. I'd like to see what happens in that matchup. No, he's not. So that's the thing that gives me pause with this matchup right here. But the 4-seam fastball, Meyer, a .316 batting average, and gives up 2 home runs, okay? So he's not only going to throw the slider, he's going to throw the 4-seam fastball. He's not good at it. 2 of his home runs came off of that. And when you look at Jake Fraley, when it comes to the 4-seam fastball, now might be a little more enticing. 14 at-bats, 3 hits, of which 1 of them went for a home run, okay? And then you see the changeup for Max Meyer, a 200 batting average, so he's pretty good at not allowing contact with that pitch, or like contact that resulted in a hit. But of the 2 hits, 1 of them went for a home run, okay? And when you look for the changeup for Jake Fraley, 7 at bats, 3 hits, a .429 batting average, and a home run off that one. So, like I said, not going to knock your socks off type of situation like we've had the last couple of days. But when you look at those 5 pitches that I talked about, 2 of those that potentially could be a home run were off the 4-seam fastball. So if those are home runs, now that changes the whole dynamics. That's 2 more hits on that pitch. Like I said, 2 home runs off that pitch more. And the slider, which he has no home runs off of, and he has that amazing .091 batting average against. 2 of those pitches could have been for home runs there. So, I mean, this kind of changes the whole dynamics of this situation. Like I said, I only got 1 play for today. This is it. And this isn't typically how I do these videos, where I'm like getting so into it. You might be like, oh, geez, guy, this is too much bull crap. I don't care about, like, what the hell are you doing? But, I just, this is what I got for today. And hopefully tomorrow, when we have hopefully a full slate of game, I didn't look ahead to the next day and some good weather, then I could just elaborate really briefly on many, many good opportunities. So we'll leave it right there. Take it or leave it. Jake Fraley, not typically a name, at least for me, where I'm like looking to, look for a home run, but the way that how he's displaying, how he's playing right now really gives me promise. I don't know what the odds are at the time of this taping. I'm hoping that this is a large plus money. I have no idea. I really don't, like I said, look towards him. Can it be plus 700? Can it be higher? Like I'm saying, like this is an opportunity here that if you get the right kind of odds, man, like it's worth a shot. So it's kind of like one play I have to bridge the gap until the next day when we have hopefully a ton to look into. So there you go. I just want to say I absolutely love every single one of you guys, man. You guys are the freaking best. You make this so fun. And I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.